All right, so boom. Yeah, yeah. That's to help me. So I appreciate you. Um, Welcome to the Icarus project. This will be episode 16. So that's yeah, 16.
Trash.
No, so 16, right?
Oh,
So yeah,
getting
we
there.
get in there. So the last episode we did, like we said, then we were trying to cut down on time. It was a work in progress. It's still kind of long, but it's still more digestible than what we were putting out before. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one.
And like I said, we're trying, so maybe this week it might be shorter.
Yeah. So this week we're actually doing a what if. So this time our topic is what if the Eternals in the MCU had showed up in Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
So basically, how we think it would have played out if Icarus and Makari and all of them had participated in Endgame. Because they were completely hands off. They knew what was happening, but they have a directive, if you will, to not interfere in human matters, basically.
And like watchers that could actually fight.
Correct, yes.
And I mean, you need to get them some play because we all know the movie was trash.
Well, okay, I actually liked
I hated that movie. That movie was slow and boring.
I liked
my
it.
word. The thing I liked about the movie was Makari, the Makari fight scene.
Makari was cool, Icarus was cool.
Icarus was alright. That's cool. Yeah.
What was it?
Actually,
Fastos.
Angelina Jolie character was kind of decent too, but I like Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was my favorite character in that movie. But usually, when I like a character in a movie, that character is the one that ends up dying
Yeah.
every time.
But he didn't. He didn't die.
Died.
Gilgamesh didn't. He didn't die.
He died.
He died.
He
Gilgamesh
died.
died.
Yes.
How did he die? Why
The,
can't I remember?
the one that transformed killed him. The variant monster
Oh,
thing.
yes, he died early. He died early.
Because remember, he was looking after Angelina Jolie's character, and
Yeah,
then
he died
killed
early.
him.
Okay.
So yeah, because like
Well, died because they can't really die, but died.
yeah, like my favorite characters usually die. Like X-Men 97,
Yeah, your boy. When he went out epic.
Naruto, Neji died.
Neji's your favorite.
Neji was my favorite character in Naruto.
Okay.
That guy that had unlimited potential, but some things just held him back.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be like when I was small, they considered me very smart. You wanna see how I just pull things right back in my mind and I kind of like to throw it in your face. So it's like Neji. So my favorite characters usually kick the bucket in movies. So
yes, I actually forgot Gilgamesh died. Because it's true, he wasn't in the final fight. He wasn't present.
died. The actor's a cool actor though. That Korean guy, super dope. People just mistake him for Wong sometimes.
Oh yes, that's true. Yeah, because
But he was in I think the Last Train to Busan, the zombie movie.
I didn't see that one.
Whoa! I forget you don't watch stuff.
Okay, well, disrespecting
You
is
don't watch stuff.
but did you see him in what was the devil, the cop, and the gangster?
Yeah, and he's in the courtroom and you see the tattoo and the man.
That's
dope.
He's
a cool actor. He's a very cool actor.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
But Gilgamesh, the character, was my favorite character. The man punched one of the deviants and I was like, yeah, this guy's cool as shit.
Yeah, this like the movie started off with like it was fire to begin with. It started off with the action, but I will admit it did have a pace in its scene. But all the scenes that I saw them being Eternals, I thoroughly enjoyed. I would say that. So the topic is what if they showed up? So if you guys saw the Eternals, you know who Icarus is, you know who Fina is as Angelina Jolie's character, you know who Druig is, or DCU. Well, not DCU, that's not true. Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman's Joker. He's the guy who played Druig. Sprite was a kid. I don't really know that actress. Cersei was Icarus' love interest Yeah. I know you probably need to, you can't remember everybody.
Bro, I watched that movie like once.
Yeah. Brian, Tyree, Henry.
Yeah, Megatron.
Yeah.
Transformers once, Megatron.
He was Fastos. So
And he was this guy in Atlanta, the rapper.
yeah, that was Paperboy.
Yeah, Paperboy.
Yeah.
He is hilarious. He needs to act in more stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like is because they need to do the whole inclusion thing. They made him gay. Just, I don't know why.
It is?
Yeah,
That's true.
you even watch that movie?
That's true. See, it's the things I'm gonna block out. I'm gonna block out certain things that aren't relevant to me. It's like I didn't need that. I enjoyed what I enjoyed.
Fair.
But yeah. Kumal
Nanjani.
that guy. He was Kingo. So I mean the Eternals, alright, so the history of the Eternals, the Celestials basically created three races: the Eternals, the Deviants, and humans. The Eternals have the ability to do, like, they're perfect. They have powers from the get go. They were the elite version of humans.
So like these gold people from Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
Yeah, because he created them to be the perfect race. Though.
Perfect race, but the Eternals were like, okay, they weren't.
Because they weren't perfect.
Who, the Eternals?
Yeah.
No, that was it. They're not perfect. They're just like the elite, like top tier, like
Okay.
what humans could eventually be. Then they also created humans, but they gave them a dormant genome where it was like eventually they could become mutants.
So the X Factor.
Correct. So like they would eventually develop powers at some point in time in their lives. And they created the deviants, which were like deformed and I want to use the word hideous because that's what they were. But they were like, it wasn't like a good versus evil kind of thing. They were just this is who they were. But the deviants kind of ended up being devious, and the Eternals ended up being more angelic. So you had the angels and demons thing kind of going on, and humans in the middle there. So the Eternals' whole thing is they're supposed to protect, like angels, humanity.
Okay.
And the deviants, well, they were just causing chaos. So that was their directive from the Celestials. However, their purpose is to protect, not interfere. So they cannot and never supposed to interfere in human goings on. So anything that the Avengers will do, the Eternals not supposed to interfere with that. So that's why they were never in any Avengers battles, any movies, anything to do with Thanos. They couldn't interfere. So that's why we're saying, what if they interfered? So I mean, I feel like if they interfered, I don't think they would have made much of a difference, unfortunately. No, not to say that they're not good, because Icarus could probably handle most of the Avengers by himself. Most of them. Hawkeye, Black Widow.
Yeah, the human characters.
The human. Captain America, he would have probably thrown in space. To be very fair. Iron Man, he would have some trouble with, because Tony
It's Tony.
is Tony, and he
remember you have the tech to scan fighting styles and
correct, yeah.
find-
So Tony would have, intelligence wise, Tony would have given him some trouble. Hulk would have been a menace. Thor would have been probably the only person that could have wiped everybody off the floor.
Doctor Strange, you could not fight Doctor Strange.
Well, right. So yeah, correct. I was thinking first Avengers, but no. Endgame.
You said Endgame.
Yeah, no, in my head, when I'm thinking Avengers, I'm thinking
So you
Avengers.
can't fight Doctor Strange, you can't fight Scarlet Witch. The whole Wakandan army.
So, what's this girl named? Sprite? Sprite ability. Listen, I'm not doing the research on Sprite ability because I feel like she does something similar to what Wanda does. Sprite
Illusion
is able,
casting, telekinesis, and super strength.
so she could channel cosmic radiation into blasts of heat or force. Levitate.
Levitate.
Well, that's what I said. But if she didn't know Sprite was coming, and if Sprite stayed away from Scarlet Witch, she could do that same thing to Hulk again. And just give Banner more PTSD and problems.
Make him angrier.
Yeah. And we're like, I will break a Hulk at that point.
And then the whole
place
shoulder.
mash up.
The whole shoulder.
The whole place would have mash up. Thanos would have been like, no, this ain't with it.
Yeah.
You feel like Thanos could fight Will Breaker Hulk?
No. Hulk wasn't even supposed to get parked up so easily against the normal Hulk.
Well, right. Remember, I was watching something the other day where Thanos was packing up out. Remember, Thanos had the power stone there. So Hulk was in his base form.
Yeah.
Hulk had to get angrier to get stronger.
Yeah.
So he get back up.
When he started to get back up, he would get more vexed. And
No, he didn't get a chance to get vexed. He just get back. That's the problem. That's the problem. He didn't get a chance to get more vexed.
Yeah.
Thanos just cut the nip it in the butt and sent fly him away. So no.
No, that was Idris Elba character.
Yes. He sent him to it. So he didn't really get a chance. He got beat so bad, he reverted into Bruce and didn't want to come off.
Yeah, which is stupid.
Yeah. They really did have the injustice in the Avengers movies. Because
bad.
Yeah. And I don't understand why.
Story wise, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, so what difference do you think any of these characters would have made?
Tina, Angelina Jolie character, she's like the greatest warrior ever.
So Wonder Woman that can cast her own weapons.
Correct.
So Hela.
Basically. she is a hella
A Hela variant.
yeah, a hella weird. That's one way to describe it. But yeah, she's like the greatest warrior of the Eternals and by extension humanity. So she would have give at least the army a run for their money. She would have, because she'll keep fighting, no matter what. Just like Wonder Woman, she just keep fighting. So I feel like she would have tried to fight Thanos. I don't know how successful she would have been, but she would have fight, and she would keep fighting.
Fight and die very quickly.
Druid. See, Druid power is that he could manipulate people's emotions, or like he could make you follow him. I don't know, but again, that's like Professor X.
There's the Mind Stone.
Correct. You had to have a certain level of mental fortitude to resist Druid, and that's a problem. But however, he could have used it on Thanos' army. The only person that probably would not catch was Heavy anymore, and no, probably just Ember anymore.
Yeah, even Heavy Nemo get packed up easily in Avengers itself, though. So
No, not easily.
the whole alien thing.
When he was on Earth and he captured Doctor Strange
Right, he get packed up easy in Avengers.
in Endgame.
Yeah. It's Endgame you're talking about, though.
Yeah, but in Endgame he was there throughout this. He get dusted with everybody else. He didn't get packed up. He was just there. He was fighting. I can't remember seeing a scene where they park him up.
And I know he get kicked out of his spaceship when they kidnapped Doctor Strange. And that was too easy, though.
You think about when in Infinity War he get packed up. In Infinity War he get packed up, but in Endgame it was a different timeline. Yeah.
He's supposed to be stronger than that, though. But
They're supposed to be stronger than the comic version.
Yeah, the movie left them.
The movie didn't do that. But yeah, I feel like Druid could have manipulated the minds of Thanos' troop, and that could have probably made a
But
difference.
Thanos had the Mind Stone, so he could have manipulated Druid. The Mind Stone is not what Loki was using to control, like, Hawkeye and all these other people.
Correct. But
So
he
it's
had
not
to
the
but he had to kind of physically
Well, that's how they make the power in Marvel, though.
right in the movie.
Fair. Well, take one.
I feel like he just didn't like the movie.
No, take one. No, justification. Give me justification.
Alright. Who else we have, boy? You say Icarus.
Icarus is Superman, basically.
Yeah. So he would have I think he would have, if he and Captain Marvel fought alongside each other, they could have do some good damage. Because both of them do the same thing basically, except for the fact that Icarus have heat vision.
Captain Marvel get back up easily.
She did not.
2 stones in the glove, though.
She didn't get Parker. She get fling away.
She was beating him, and the man take the power stone out of the glove and park she up, though.
But it wasn't easy. He needed the whole power stone to pop up.
Whatever.
When she arrived,
So,
everything was like, there's a threat
yeah,
in the sky.
directed
Focus on
at
that.
it, yeah.
So she was a menace.
But that was just Marvel trying to make her a main character.
Nah, she is actually that powerful.
Give her main character energy.
All
she have is Tesseract power, though.
Yeah, listen, her personality, she's a douchebag.
But all she have is
But
Tesseract
her
power.
power is legitimate.
All she have is Tesseract power.
Which is a legitimate power.
I'm not saying no, but all she have is Tesseract power.
But it's a legitimate power.
So
So she
a
is
glove that have Tesseract and the other stones in it.
Mm-hmm.
Parking up Tesseract by itself though. So she had no chance to begin with.
I mean, she have her powers were given to her by Tesseract, but she's like energy.
Tesseract power.
So
It's always the only Tesseract power dog. We're trying to justify
no, I mean like
trading from the Kree and Tesseract powers though.
right. So like her power is energy manipulation. So she's supposed to be able to take blows like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I just find that I don't like her as a character. I don't like Captain
I
Marvel.
have no problem with Captain Marvel.
Nah, she's a menace.
No,
She's in the comics. I think it's because of the last Civil War in the comics that I don't like her so much because she was the reason why Tony Stark died, and she showed no remorse really. Like the writer really made you hate Captain Marvel in that Civil War comic. So yeah. What does it have? Ajax. I know Salma Hayek was in it, and she was kind of like the leader of the Eternals, but I don't know what her power was. Ajax Eternals power.
I can't even remember what she was doing.
She was
Durability, speed. So she basically hit girls.
She just have she just like super.
Yeah,
She just have
base.
base superpowers.
She's a girl.
Yeah, so she didn't have anything special like Makari. If Makari was no, listen to me, because if they needed to get the Infinity Gauntlet from point A to point B, Thanos wasn't catching that.
Sure.
Thanos was not catching that. The only person not gonna probably cause problems for her would have been the Ebony Maw because he would have rearranged the terrain and make it difficult.
She would have still.
Should I get it? Yeah. It's just it would have been an obstacle course.
Yeah, she'd have fun with it.
Yeah. So
and that's because Makari's our favorite character for
Makari was throwing hands. She was flinging Icarus around.
Yeah. Best use of super speed in a movie.
She couldn't fly, but I'm sure she would have figured out some way to get up
Best
there.
Use of super speed in a movie.
So Makari would have been the one I'd say could have made the biggest difference. Just actually any speedster in any.
I guess that's why they killed Quicksilver in 2.
Yeah, because he would have. I don't think he has far, but still.
I mean, you can't dodge bullets in your super speed.
Let's not focus on that. That was a decision.
Hey, the man still went on to make Craven.
He did it. This girl, Gemma Chan that played Cersei powers. Cersei powers is to transmute matter, changing objects into different materials. So she have kind of like matter manipulation. Which is not, she can't create anything out of nothing. Physics. You need what is this? Alchemy? The law of equivalent.
Yes, it's alchemy.
It's basically alchemy.
She's an Albert Freda.
Yeah. So yeah, you need to have something to create something. So that's what she does. So I creatively, just imagine, I guess, Edward fighting Thanos.
Edward didn't get parked up. Edward would have been parked up by Thanos. As much as I like Edward.
You don't give a fight though. You would have given a fight.
He's Ebony Maw with hand signs, dog.
Right, so he would have told Thanos, your sword is mine now. I take the material from your sword and I created what I wanted it.
You actually had to touch the sword to do that, though. That one Thanos stabbed him in the chest.
It's true. He had to get up close. But
I mean, when it transmuted, he's actually had to touch the object.
It's true. But he would have been able to get
that's how chest.
You see the last fight in Fullmetal? He was throwing hands then.
So that's not
the chest. Second hand and was doing the most. Yeah, he'd have had to throw some kind of armor. He would have had an armor. I don't know
where he brought up. What would he have done? What would he have done?
He would have way brought up. He's too small. He would have transmuted and make it smaller to make it work. But actually making it being too small might help because then Thanos wouldn't know where to start. So it works.
That didn't work out for the snake. You know, hiding in Alphonse when the Fuhrer come to kill the chimeras.
It's not a perfect plan, but it could do something, right? The last person I think we probably talk about is Brian Tyree character.
He was just super smart, that's all.
His own isn't, but his own is basically intelligence. So basically, Iron Man on an eternal self.
Which was very smart. But
Right.
I mean, he could have the thing for black people. On slavery, he was around during slavery.
I didn't even know.
That was the internet. That was the internet question when they find out what the Eternal's powers were and stuff.
I didn't even know if he had identified as black because
He chose a black character to be.
he was just created like that, and he was like, well,
Yeah, black.
all right, yeah, he's just that smart, basically. So, I don't know. You think he's smarter than Reed? Nah, I don't think he's smarter.
No, but it's smarter than Reed. Smartest man in the universe.
Yeah, I don't think he's smarter than Reed. Intelligent, but not Reed. Not Reed.
Smartest man in the universe.
Yeah.
So what different? What is Harry Styles' character in this movie?
His character was Eros. He showed up at the end.
Yeah, but what is his power?
He is Thanos' brother. His
So basically, when they meet up, he that joiny brother.
they really like each other. Well,
So
it's not a. So the thing with Eros is Eros' whole power is pheromones. He
Oh,
can
so
make
yeah, dude.
anybody like it.
oh, okay.
Include, so that's why you never know if you actually like Eros or not. So Thanos could be like,
I don't like Harry Styles, so I guess it goes good.
well, to be fair, yeah, among the people that do like Harry Styles.
Whatever.
Yeah, the amount of people that do like that guy. But anyway, yeah. I feel like they would have made a difference insofar as that they would have added
To be fodder.
to the father.
Because they all would have still died.
Yeah, because it had too many different characters doing too many different things. I mean, if Thor couldn't do it by himself,
If Scarlet Witch couldn't do it by herself.
they would have just been.
Fodder.
Yeah, they would have made a difference. Like I said, Makari.
Did I make me fight a little longer?
Well, if Makari was there, probably make it shorter. Because the whole what they were trying to do was get the Infinity Gauntlet away from Thanos, and I think the initial plan was to
But that was in Infinity War, not in,
no in Endgame during the fight.
Yeah. To keep it away from
Ant-Man and Wasp were trying to get it to the van.
Yeah, to the quantum van thing.
To get it to, I think they wanted to put it in the quantum realm or something. So something so. All I know is that didn't work out because they couldn't get the gauntlet. But if Makari was there in 2 seconds, it was getting from point A to point B. So that would have caused problems with Thanos, and that would have been a very different kind of thing. I don't know what Iron Man would be alive still. He would not have snapped his
What do
fingers.
you mean I'm not still alive? I mean, you just stop the doom now.
Please. Please.
Iron Man lives, and we have Riri.
Please. Please. If Riri was in Avengers Endgame, she'd have been kind of father.
So why she can't be smart and make a difference like Tony? What happened? He's
She'd
a
have
hater.
been one of these suits.
He's a hater.
You remember these suits from Iron Man 3?
He's a misogynistic hater.
You see?
That is what you are.
You see?
You're a
These suits
hater.
from Iron Man 3.
You are a misogynistic
She would
hater.
have been as effective as one of those suits. Because she don't know what she's doing. At least not yet. At least not yet. I haven't seen the Iron Heart show. Well, I don't even know what the plot is. I just know that she ain't ready. She's not ready for the Iron Man mantle yet. Maybe she will be at some point, but as of right now, I cannot say she would have been an effective.
With them bringing back RDJ as Doctor Doom, you think they're going to do the hologram version of Tony stuff?
I don't think so.
Because that's like really mental. Huh?
Yeah, but that would be kind of. I don't know how they plan to make him Doctor Doom, but to have Doctor Doom be. Oh, the whole thing is that Doctor Doom, you can't see his face.
Sure.
So,
But it will have it's RDJ though. At some
yeah,
point,
we will notice him.
Mask gonna come off.
But his face is supposed to, again, be a mess.
Mask gonna come off. I mean,
The mask will come off, but it's supposed to be a mess. So, I guess it's like how we get in from point to that now. So, anyway. Yeah, so, so that's all what if I think we the general consensus that they would have not really made a difference.
And we could even add in the threshold characters like Blade would not make a difference. Kit Harington, Dark Knight, or Black Knight. I don't know Black Knight's powers. Don't think because he had that sword. It's something but a sword.
Yeah, he's just a warrior with a sword. Yeah.
Not gonna make a difference.
Nah.
And these people just added in for, hopefully to make the movie better. The movie was trash.
The movie was entertaining.
It was trash.
It was entertaining.
You ever scroll through Disney Plus and tell yourself, wow, Eternals, let's watch this movie? No.
I did. That's what I did.
Did you watch it in cinema?
I watched it in cinema.
And
I
you
watched
went
it
back
on
and watched
Disney
it
Plus.
again?
Yes, I enjoyed
Were
that
you bored?
movie. No. I tell you,
You had nothing to do at
listen,
home.
I'm a very simple guy. I want to see my superheroes being superheroes, doing superpowered things. I got to see Icarus flying in the sky, shooting laser beams at the Deviant.
I
I
rather
was
watch Man of
enjoying.
Steel to see
I
that.
got to see Macari spin Icarus in the sky.
Only thing I watched that show
Super
for.
speed. I enjoyed that. I got to see Druid fly from space after getting laser beam through the earth. I enjoyed seeing that, so I watched it again. I did. And I even know front.
To help a child in need, please do. Because this child need help.
I can't complain, but the movie was entertaining to me. I know it wasn't the best. I'm never gonna call it the best superhero movie. I just know that I was entertained watching it.
People go and stop watch our show because we have terrible taste in movies. Because if you find that was good and I like Green Lantern, then be like, you know what, these two guys,
Was
don't like.
level.
Yeah, we don't like these takes. We don't like these takes. Get them off my screen.
It's a hot take. It is a hot take.
It's a trash take.
Love.
It's trash take.
But alright, so we'll try it there for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.